Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your November 2015 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendants on our moon in the lovely Leo. For the big cats out there who've been waiting very patiently for my videos, really appreciate it. So I'm just a little bit behind, guys, on these videos because I've had a very busy client schedule, and that just means that I have a lot of support out there for what I'm doing, and I really appreciate it. So, thanks again for your patience and, liking and subscribing to my channel. It's just awesome. So let's see what you guys get for November. This is again for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in Leo. And I am back using my regular Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Puy-Moon Law. I'm sitting in my living room right now because there's really not much light to the rest of the day, but I'm working very, very tirelessly on these videos for you guys just to get them done for you guys. So let's see, Leo, what have we here? And just so you guys know, I am still doing private readings, so feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. And that's spelled O-L-S-O-N, okay? So I'm just going to move this over here. You have a couple of interesting things. You got a couple of things that are blocking you. I'm going to start with the card in the position of emotions, and it's interesting because you may be in a relationship with, like, a big drum roll here, please, okay? A Virgo, the Leo-Virgo connection, which you guys always get, pretty much. I have to do a better drum roll than that. That was not a good drum roll. There we go. That's my drum roll. So you got the Three of Wands, okay? The Three of Wands, and is, I see this a lot. I see this card a lot for you because there's a cat in this card. And any of the cards that have cats, I think it's very much, a card about you, okay? But the Three of Wands is about a girl or guy who's come to the end of the road that they're on, whether it's in career or whether it's in relationship, okay? And if it's in career, this is where you need to actually switch jobs or start your own business. Now you do have the message here is, because this is what's stopping you. This is also a card about indecision. It's indecisiveness. It's kind of what's holding you back. Why are you stuck? You may also have some planets in Taurus, and I really hope you don't. But message me if you have more than one planet in a fixed sign: Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. It is very important to check that out, because I feel like, and you may have some planets in Capricorn as well. But I feel like this, the people that have those, it's a lot of fixed signs in their chart, they get stuck easier. And any kind of Taurus Capricorn combination, any kind of Leo Taurus Capricorn combination is going to be very challenging for you, okay? But the Three of Wands can really happen to anybody. Anybody can come to an end of a job. Anybody could get laid off. Anybody can decide they want to quit their job. Anybody who can decide, their job pays them shit and want to move on. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. And so this is where you have to make a decision. What comes next? And you may not know. Some people just really get stuck in not knowing what to do. Literally, they're like, what do I do? And my guides are showing me that period of time when I was in school. I was in art school. I went to art school 4 years in Chicago at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. And whenever our teacher would give me an assignment, and I had no fucking clue what to do. I was just like, what am I doing here? They give me some crazy thing, and it wouldn't come to me until like the next day. I'd leave and I'd be frustrated, but I'd be like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to forget about that assignment and start to do other things, and I'll figure it out. And it always came to me. Something always came to me. It was never the minute they gave me the assignment, oh, this is what it is. You know, they on that show Chopped. I don't know if you guys watch Chopped. If you do, message me. If Ted's watching this, hi Ted. Anyways, the whole point is that on Chopped, they have to decide what they're going to make immediately. They're given like not even 15 seconds to figure it out. But in life, we have an entire lifetime to figure out what we want to do with our life. We don't have to figure out at any given date, at any given time. There's a lot of pressure, I know, to go to school and get a good job and get a good job so that you can pay for your children's education and blah, blah, blah. But really, so many people don't know what to do with their life because A, they're not given any direction. B, they're not using their intuition. C, they're trying to force it. Or they're making choices, and I hate to say this, Leo, but I'm going to say this, in a egotistical kind of way. They're doing things because of their ego, but not because of a good choice, okay, based on other positive reasons, okay? It's an ego-based decision. Anything that's ego-based leads you down a rabbit hole that leads to nothing, okay? So I'm not trying to like scare you or fearmonger and any of that. And I'm not trying to, like, I'm not judging you here either, because everybody at some point in their life makes decisions that, you know, it's really supposed to make them feel good, but it's not ultimately the best decision to make, okay? And you have the Knight of Wands, which is you, okay? In the immediate future is the message of how to overcome this Three of Wands. So A, you need to stop thinking about your decision and let it go for a day or two. Think about it when you're in the shower washing your hair or, you know, taking a bath. Think about it when you take a walk, okay? Think about it when you go for a bike ride. Think about it when you're working out at the gym. But don't think about it the rest of the time. The rest of the time, let it go. If you want to think about it when you're cooking, that's optional, but I don't recommend it because cooking food and stuff takes on energy from, you know, you, so I wouldn't do it. But the Nine of Wands can also mean somebody who's kind of a narcissist, someone who has an ego thing, okay? And Leos need to have confidence, really need other people to look up to them, really need to feel other people's love and affection because Leos don't feel that love and affection for themselves. So you should definitely watch my love letter video because I did a video on my love letter. I wrote a love letter to myself, and I feel like you would really benefit from watching that if you haven't seen it already. It's just something that you can do that will be very positive for you. That said, I'm not coming down on you here. I want you to know that. I'm not coming down on you here, but I am saying these are the challenges that are coming up in the near future. So A, think about your decision or what you're going to do next, not when you're out and about, okay, or just, you know, just being, you know, chilling out watching TV. Think about it, like I said, when you're doing other activities, washing your hair in the shower, taking a bath, working out at the gym, going for a walk. All those things, that's a good time to let your brain kind of brainstorm, okay, and let things come to you, okay? And try to make a decision that's not going to make you look good on paper or make you look good to other people. That is really authentic to who you are, okay? It's a real challenge, okay? You also need to kind of slow down. Because this can be recklessness or rushing, okay? Driving too fast, not paying attention to where you're going, not really planning for your future. The Knight of Wands needs to plan ahead, okay? The Knight of Wands really, and I always tell Leos this, because Leos like to live by the seat of their pants. And it gets them into trouble because they are not really prepared. And they seem prepared. They want everybody to think they're prepared. And they don't want people to look down on them. But they end up looking kind of, don't take this the wrong way, like an idiot because they haven't planned ahead. And they're not thinking ahead. They're just thinking about themselves and how it's going to be great for them if ... I want you to fill in that blank. It's going to be great for me if I do blah, blah, blah. Or if someone dot, dot, dot for me. Or up, blah, blah, blah. Okay? All that stuff, I want you to take the dry erase board and go erase that sentence and start to think about, okay, how is my decision going to impact others? How is my decision going to affect me long term? How is my decision going to make a difference in other people's lives? How is my decision going to turn out in 10 years, 5 years, 100 years from now? How is it going to affect my friends and my family? Okay, so I want you to factor in those things. It's the difference between wanting to go to the mall and buy a pair of shoes for yourself rather than thinking, you have to ask, this is if you're young. Okay, I'm saying this assuming you're young. You have to ask your mom to take the car to drive, which would make it hard for her to go and get all the other things that she needs to do done during the day. So most people, that are watching my channel are 18 and over, but I'm just using that as an example of how it affects others. Okay, your decisions affect others. What you do affects others. So you need to make sure that this is something you're paying attention to. And like I said, I'm not coming down on you here. But it is something that's blocking you, so you need to work on it. The other thing that's blocking you is the Four of Cups, which is wallowing in some kind of despair mode or taking time out. And this is where time passes you by. This is living in the dream, not the reality. Okay? The reality may be, for whatever reason, you didn't get a scholarship to go to school. Okay? But you still are dreaming about the scholarship for whatever reason. I mean, it's just something that's kind of coming up. So it's coming to me. It's just an example, okay? And part of the problem is you may be living in a fantasy, okay? There may be some kind of fantasy going on with this Two of Swords guy, this bloody wanker. For those of you who don't know what a bloody wanker is, in UK terms, shout out to the UK guys. In UK terms, that's an asshole, okay? A bloody wanker is an asshole, okay? And this is a person who you see the relationship going somewhere and they don't. This is someone who you're holding your heart out. You see the potential. You want to give them so much, but they're not going to give you shit. This is where you're kind of in a stalemate with a partner, or you're in a serious disagreement, and you may have either broken up recently, or you may have come to a point where you want to break up. You're not sure where the relationship's going. This would make sense since you've got the Three of Wands and you've got the Four of Cups, which is a lot of like self-reflection, needing alone time, not the indecisiveness, not sure what to do. This is a negative person. This is a person which you need to accept is not emotionally available, does not see the relationship going anywhere. So it would be better to move on from this. It may be a water sign male that you like because you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Knight of Cups in the position of emotions. And also, this can indicate some kind of emotional breakdown, or this can indicate needing to let things play out, riding any kind of waves of emotion. So, if you get emotional, this is letting your emotions kind of wash over you, crying things out, letting things out. But personally, when I see a person in the position of emotions, this is who you like. This is what you want. Now, this may not have happened yet because this is a card in the position in the future, okay? So middle of November to the end of November, this is somebody who you like. And you got to watch out because the Knight of Cups is the number 2 player in the deck. So you've got the number 2 player in the deck. You've got the Two of Swords, which is the bloody wanker. And, you've got the Knight of Wands, which is the narcissist. So I would say, don't get into a relationship with this person because this person isn't really going to be a long-term partner for you. As an outcome, you got the Wish card and followed by the Judgment card, which is very interesting, which is, here's the Wish card. And this is the Judgment card. And this is, starting fresh. Maybe you want to start fresh. Maybe the end of November, you're like, okay, I'm starting over. Enough's enough. I'm moving on. And that would be what I would suggest for you. For those of you who are not in relationships, again, this could be a career issue. The Two of Swords can indicate pushing the pause button on your life and needing to move forward. You're kind of stuck because you're fixed on something. Maybe you're fixed on a certain person. Maybe you're fixed on a certain job. Maybe you're fixed on things staying the status quo. But whatever it is, the universe is telling you you need to get out there. You need to get out there and have some fun. You need to kind of go and make things happen. You're a Leo. You can do this. Whether it's career, whether it's relationship. You have this Page of Wands in the heartbeat of the reading, which is you. Leo females, this is you. This is you. And for everybody else, Leo guys, anybody else who's watching this for a Leo, this is the universe saying, go for it. This is the cheerleader. This is when the universe cheers you on and says, go for it, do it. Having the firepower to do it. This is someone who's the musician, the violinist, the drummer. This is someone who's in a band. This is someone who works in fashion or works with hair and makeup or does something very physical out in the world. There's a lot of action here to this person. So this isn't somebody who sits on the couch. So I feel like you're getting distracted by relationships. You're getting distracted by Leo guys, maybe by a Pisces female who's very dreamy, okay? And Leo females, you may be getting distracted by a Pisces guy who's also very dreamy, and it's somebody you want, but it's not realistic, It's like, yes, I'd like to, date Colin O'Donoghue, but the fact is he's married, and he has a kid, and he lives in Vancouver, so it's not really going to work, okay? This is just an example, okay? It's just one of those things, So I'm saying we need to get you, onto the page of making things happen for yourself, accepting reality how it is. Now, you do have the Nine of Pentacles, which is also a musician and also music. So, and this is the music star, the movie star, the celebrity. This is someone who's famous, who's come into their own power. And that's what's crowning you right now. So all of those changes that I feel like were going on in September and October with relationships are kind of, this is why. Okay, this is why. And this is what's going on right now in the present moment and what's crowning you. And I feel like, either someone from your past is coming back in November and you're going to try to get back with them, or you still see the potential with them, or you're going to ignore them completely. Or there's some element of you not wanting to let go of your present situation and fully move on and fully embrace your power and do it on your own. Because you can do it on your own. And you don't need somebody else to do it for you or with you. You need to kind of build up your confidence. Again, it's building up your confidence and feeling good and come into your own power. And I feel like some of you do hair and makeup. And some of you are, again, it's Leos are very, they're very fashion forward. They're very trendy. They love to shop. But this is you doing something publicly like that. So you may be like a personal shopper. You maybe do YouTube, beauty stuff on YouTube, for hair or makeup. Some of you just have, and this can be guys and or girls, okay? That can be applicable to guys and girls, but also what's applicable to guys and girls is that you are career-minded right now. That is what's going on. The universe is giving you so much star power to achieve your dreams. And for those of you who are musicians and who are doing any kind of music or artists, musicians, both, this is where you make it. You really make it. So don't let anything hold you back. Don't let the bloody wankers of the world hold you back, okay? And if somebody's in another relationship, don't continue to fantasize about it. Just let it go, okay? If somebody is emotionally unavailable for whatever reason, that's how they are. Don't make excuses and be like, well, da 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 da. No, they're emotionally unavailable. It's not going to work. So that's what needs to happen. Also, you have the Wheel of Fortune crossing it. And the Wheel of Fortune is taking the bull by the balls, okay, and and shaking them. I'm so raunchy. Why am I so raunchy? My brain is like a cesspit. It's so dirty. It's bad. Okay. Anyways, where was I going with this? Leo, you taking the bull by the balls. That's right. You need to really make things happen. Okay. That's why you're here. The wheel is about spinning the Wheel of Fortune and manifesting your dreams and making it happen. You're not going to get your fortune by sitting on the couch. You're going to get your fortune by going out there and doing it, It's sort of just like, get excited. Go do it. Be powerful. Be strong. Don't let anybody hold you back. Any worries or concern about money, I don't want you to have that because you have the Ace of Cups as your foundation. Money is flowing in. Money is flowing to you. You also have the Chariot card, which is really good news and success in the recent past. This may be an Aquarius or Cancer female that you may have been in a relationship recently, or this may be a friend or family member or somebody who's around you. But she's really, really positive. So I do feel like some of you are in a relationship, are going to end up in a relationship with either a Cancer or Aquarius female if you're a Leo male. But I feel like ultimately everything is going to change because you want it to change. So if the Aquarius dynamic duo relationship, the Leo Aquarius combo, is a new relationship and it is starting over, then it is going to be very successful and it's going to go long term. If it's something that comes before, like it's just kind of like a one night stand, or it's just kind of a so what kind of relationship, which I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's a strong friendship. You may like one of your friends. You don't want to. If it's like a best friend kind of deal, you don't want to go there, okay? Because it will mess it up. Okay, that's my suggestion. But it's sort of like it's a timing thing. If it comes before your desire to change your whole life and change your perspective and start fresh, then it's not going to last. If it comes after or with that desire to change and to start fresh and to start over, and it is something new and brand new, and I'm talking brand spanking new here, okay, then it will go forward and it will last. So in any kind of test where you're feeling stressed, it's not going to really last that long. I do feel like ultimately you are going to start fresh, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new relationship. I feel like starting over is something that you're going to be thinking about doing. If you're already in an existing partnership, you may just get into like a series of standoffs where you're not talking to the person, or there's kind of silent treatments and bullshit, and you kind of wait, and you may, your partner may kind of be waiting it out to see if you kind of calm down, or you may be waiting it out to see if your partner will calm down. It's kind of volatile because you're going to be starting all over again. I don't necessarily feel like that relationship, the one with if you're in a partnership where you're kind of getting into these standoffs, is going to last. Again, it's going to depend on your situation. This is where I'd recommend a private reading. So yeah, I pretty much covered everything, didn't I? Anyways, it's getting dark in here. That's all that I have for you right now. Thank you guys so much. Feel free to donate to my channel. There is the fan funding link enabled if you'd like to donate. I super appreciate it. And definitely message me and let me know what you think. And email me, like I said, if you'd like a private session. So anyways, I send you big hugs, big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. All the best to you. Take care.